Yeah, for this week, crypto market outlook, what to expect, and of course, the sentiment right now have literally changed from bullish and then again to bearish. So I think within the last 24 to 48 hours, we have seen the price went up to 103, 103K, and then now it's back down, I think, to about 95 to 96,000. So where are we right now? And is this the bull market talk? That's the most important thing that everyone's mind right now, especially coming in from retail. Okay, is the top in? Okay, are we seeing the peak right now? So yeah, according to this guy, or after his former CEO of BitMEX, okay, so it's mentioning that the crypto market will most likely to be peak, right, somewhere around March, which I believe so to be true, which will be the first ever peak. So later on also we will look into the data that back up his statement as well. Okay, why is this thing is going to happen? Okay, so we can see here from the former CEO of BitMEX, what is he mentioning here? Okay, so crypto market is poised to rally strongly in the first quarter of 2025, which I believe is quite true because according to the historical data, usually Q1 tends to outperform, especially coming in from altcoins and from Ethereum as well. So that's where you're going to see the Bitcoin dominance starts to plunge as well. The one Bitcoin dominance is totally down. That's where the smaller cap will have a huge momentum towards the upside. Okay, so most likely to be topping out, okay, somewhere around mid to late March. Okay, all right. So why March could mark the next peak for crypto? I think this could be the first peak rather than the final all-time high or the final peak. Okay, so yeah, here you can see the question on crypto investors' mind is whether the Trump pump can continue. So after the inauguration from 20th of January, which is happening somewhere around 12 days from now, can the momentum of Trump keep up for the markets as well? That could be also another concern. Okay, so yeah, if you look at the last historical data, 2016, 2017. So during Trump's time, you can see the market have a super cycle movement. Okay, so that's where everything goes parabolic as well. You've seen a huge move towards the upside for the crypto market. Okay, so high expectations for policy action out of the Trump camp set up for the market for disappointment. So these are his expectations. So expecting Trump to disappoint, okay, for his policies and of course his campaign as well. So he maintains that any short-term negativity will be offset by a powerful dollar liquidity. Yeah. So yeah, you can see here what is really happening right now in the market. I think most likely BTC might continue to rally. Okay, might continue to give one more last push. So if you're holding your outs, that's where you might want to start harvesting. Okay, so this year is for you to harvest, no more buying, no more accumulating. So if you're going to buy, especially this year, the risk is really quite high, especially with all those new narratives. Okay, a lot of new narratives right now that is happening, especially with AI engine. Okay, so how you can able to capitalize with all these new narratives. So later on we will discuss again. So all in all, you can see these are all market sentiment, technical market terms. Okay, talking about QT, quantitative tightening. Okay, and then of course whether or not the Federal Reserve will continue with additional rate cuts instead of just 2 rate cuts this year. Maybe they might extend again. So if not, then we might just stick with 2 rate cuts for this year. Okay, then of course moving on next, we can see what's happening now, right? Speaking about the Bitcoin dominance. Okay, so when will Bitcoin dominance finally get a huge dump towards the downside? Okay, so I think a lot of people are anticipating for a huge altcoin season, especially Q1. So again, like I said, Ethereum needs to really outperform first. So once Ethereum gets a new all-time high, okay, or gets a push, I think all these smaller coins will have a run as well. Okay, so yeah, I think if you look at 2020, 2021, and then 2017 cycle, the dominance of BTC went down huge. I think it lasts about 4 to 5 months for the dominance to finally bottom from there. So we can see here, despite Bitcoin ending the first week, okay, we claimed somewhere around 202,000 after 2 weeks of market downturn. So dominance finally take a small dip. Okay, and then can this be another repeat of 2021 cycle? Maybe it could be or could be more drastic, right? If we are looking at 2016, 2017, which is the super cycle. Okay, so I think a lot of people have high expectation that the market might repeat the 2016, 2017 cycle. Okay, once Trump comes in, okay, that's where you're going to see a lot of institutions pouring in money. And then with the Bitcoin strategic reserve that will be most likely taking place in the US, right? That means the US government will start to buy and accumulate Bitcoin for their national reserve. which is very, very bullish. Slowly after that, other countries also will start to pick up. Okay, so yeah, overall we can see, okay, right? So why 4 years ago, right? So Bitcoin started Q1 with its dominance at 72%. Okay, then in less than 4 months, fell below about 40%. So this thing is about to repeat again. Okay, right? So if history repeating itself, okay, market seems to be hinting at it. Okay, so again, the dead cross, you can see here what's happening. So every time when the BTC dominant hits a dead cross, that's where most likely there's a high chance of a break towards the downside for the dominance. Okay, so yeah, I think you can see here, right? What is the end result here we are looking at? Bitcoin market share went down to about 60% to 54%. And then, of course, we look at Ethereum. Ethereum started to outperform against BTC. Why? It went up about 30%. Okay, 30%, closing above 4,000 during that time. Okay, so that is the market expectation here, according to the historical data. Okay, so yeah, I think this is it. And then moving on next, okay, we can see here coming in from this layer 1, also known as 𝗧𝗶 network. So you know that 𝗧𝗶 is one of the top performer. I think most likely for this year also will start to deliver as well. Or 𝗧𝗶 will start to overtake Solana very, very soon. Okay, so you can see 𝗧𝗶 have hit a new all-time high of $5.20. Okay, so I think this will continue to push higher, right? So we can see here, 𝗧𝗶 right now have scaled to a new heights. Okay, so I think a lot of investors right now are pouring money into 𝗧𝗶 ecosystem. Then we can see there is a total of 2 billion total value locked. Okay, in terms of providing liquidity, in terms of transacting in the 𝗧𝗶 ecosystem, like a DEX, providing LP, and many more as well. Okay, so although 𝗧𝗶 do not have much hype compared to Solana, I believe slowly the DEX and then the memes will slowly starting to take heat again for retails to jump ship from Solana to 𝗧𝗶. Okay, so yeah, I think this is coming from crypto artist, right? George's name. Okay, so it's mentioning why 𝗧𝗶 has gained so much momentum, okay, compared to Solana, okay, since the growth of 2021. Okay, if you look at the scalable infrastructure, strong community backing, and robust developer interest, okay, so 𝗧𝗶 is actually taking charge, okay, position itself as a key player in the blockchain space. So this is the key narrative here for 𝗧𝗶 to have a huge rally or huge momentum towards the upside for 2025. Scalable infrastructure, strong community backing, and robust developer interest. 3 keywords here, okay, that actually drive 𝗧𝗶 to have a leading narrative, okay, in the upcoming quarter for 2025. All right, so yeah, every time when you see 𝗧𝗶, when there's a dip, usually the dip will be bought back up very, very fast, or the recovery will be very, very fast. Okay, so if you look here, okay, Mr. Labs co-founder, okay, so we can see a total of 1.8 B total value lock, and then a record of 500 million in DeFi trading. And then on top of that, we are looking at Solana side, which is the Backpack and Phantom wallet. Okay, integration. Okay, why it's so important for Solana to merge with 𝗧𝗶? Because majority of those retails, they have Solana and Backpack wallet, Solana, Backpack, and Phantom wallet. And then if you were to integrate with 𝗧𝗶 as well, that means this could cause a huge break towards the upside, a huge momentum between 𝗧𝗶 and Solana. So that means instead of using another wallet, instead of using like 𝗧𝗶 wallet, okay, those who have Phantom wallet or Backpack from Solana can able to just swap within Phantom to 𝗧𝗶, and then 𝗧𝗶 to Phantom again, or 𝗧𝗶 to Solana, or Solana to 𝗧𝗶 network. That is how fast and convenient. That is what Phantom and Backpack is doing now. They integrate with 𝗧𝗶. So 𝗧𝗶 is by far the fastest growing crypto project, which I believe is very, very true. I think you give them another this quarter and next quarter, I think they might exceed expectations with the upcoming narrative that's happening right now. So I think with AI agent as well building on 𝗧𝗶, this will cause also another momentum. Okay, all right. So this is the 𝗧𝗶 side. Then of course, next we can see here, okay, coming in from AI agent. So tonight we're going to focus more on AI agent, how you can able to capitalize with this narrative, and what are the tokens that you can able to look for this year. Okay, because I believe AI agent is probably one of the hottest narrative right now. Okay, and of course, CEO 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀 of NVDA also mentioning that AI agent could be a huge thing. a $1 trillion industry. So here, this is the next one, which is CookieDAO. So as you know that CookieDAO is a platform, AI agent platform, where it tracks all types of AI agent. Okay, so they have introduced this site called cookie.fun, okay, that tracks AI agent performance, which is very, very good. So you can able to see which are the AI agent, okay, they actually deliver, what is their use case, what is their function, okay. Then you can able to see what they are actually doing, right? So CookieDAO itself is also an AI agent as well. So each AI agent serves different purpose, different service that provide, okay. So you can see here, this platform, right, Cookie.fun tracks and ranks AI agent using metrics like market cap, social engagement, token holder growth, and impression. So we can see also, right, it allows users to compare performance, okay, across leading agents like Goat, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝘀, and Eliza. So these are others of AI agent that you can able to look for. So I think Goat also has been one of the top performer as well. Okay, I think last year, I think somewhere around November or December, went up a lot. Okay, when it first launched as well. So anytime when you see any new AI agent launch, I think that's where you're going to see a huge movement. The hype is real, and you have to be very careful as well if you're planning to chasing short-term gains. Okay, so they can go either can make you or break you. Okay, you can go to the moon or you can go zero. That's the whole thing here. Okay, so yeah, overall this is very, very bullish. So later on we will look through, okay, on CookieDAO. Then of course moving on next. Now before that, if you have any question, feel free to put in the chat box and I will answer it towards the technical side. So anything like technical altcoins or fundamental or on-chain, just feel free to put in and I will answer it later on. So to back up Arthur Hayes' statement, okay, regarding about the March Bitcoin peak, is this really true? Okay, so if you cross-check with CryptoCon as well, also one of the top analysts, right? Okay, so you can see March 2025 is just around the corner. So it's another like 2 more months left. So you have very limited time to actually capitalize your gains. You have to really start looking to harvest your profits instead of holding all the way. Okay, why? Is because you can see how many times here. Okay, so if you look at April 2013, June 2017, and then April 2012, right? See what happened here? Every time when you see it triggers a first cycle top, which is 0.236 of the Fibonacci retracement. Okay, so yeah, we can see here the 0.236 and 0.382 levels of this retrace have hit first and final cycle. So most likely March, okay, this is the expectation here. But of course, this is not financial advice. You have to plan your own. If you have been holding since last 2 years, like me, 2023, I've been accumulating, then maybe, yeah, I'm going to start to take profits in stables rather than Bitcoin or Ethereum first. Okay, so yeah, so USDT or USDC. Okay, so slowly dollar cost average out, DCA up on the way out. And yeah, so you're going to prepare for the next phase as well. So this whole year is for you to harvest, right? The final cycle top is set for October this year, according to this measure, using the projected halving date on March 27, 2028. So are you guys ready, or are you guys not ready, or not ready to take profit, or you guys still in disbelief, or probably that this bull market can last forever? Okay, so if you guys are in crypto, especially this cycle, then you have to really pay attention because, right, what happened in the last 2 cycles, right? That's where we also make mistake. That's where we also pay our tuition fees. We ride all the way up and all the way down. We round trip our position. So if you are new here, okay, and this is your first bull market cycle, then maybe you might want to pay attention and you might want to really listen, okay? Listen from those people who have the experience, because if you're not, then you're going to be like any other retailers who's going to hold multiple altcoins, maybe 20 or 50 altcoins, holding all the way up and all the way down and never even take out your capital. That is the worst thing that you want to end up with. So you do not want to make that kind of mistake. Okay, so if you know that March 2025, there could be a first peak, what should you do? What is your moment of decision right now? Should you wait for March, then only you take out? Definitely not. Maybe by February itself, or probably by end of January, you should start thinking how you can able to start to DCA out instead of waiting for March. Okay, so that's the thing. right? Having the kind of expectation. So probably by end of January or by early of February, we'll start to DCA out, okay, on the positions. So that's the most important thing. Then, of course, moving on next, you can see here, these are the top 10 of AI agents that you should be looking at. Okay, so why is it so important, right? So even 𝗀𝗃𝗺𝗀𝘀 also mentioned multi-trillion opportunity here, insane mind share, insane massive hype coming in from AI agent itself. So we can see virtual. So it went up all the way to $5. That was the peak already. How many percent you can see? AI 16Z, okay, 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. So all these are well-established AI agent now. Okay, they have a proper market cap. Like virtuals, I think they stand somewhere around like 3 to 4 B market cap. Very, very huge. One of the top performers for AI agent. Okay, so yeah, overall, this is very bullish. So if you look on next, right? Okay, so if you see here, okay, coming in from 𝗀𝗃𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. So if you look here, this is the NVIDIA CEO presentation here, mentioning what? First era, what we have is that perception AI. That was the early stage. And then after that, we move on to generative AI, which is like your ChatGPT, Mid-Journey. Okay, so everything more towards digital marketing, content creation, like social media, okay, email marketing, okay, creating banners, right? So these are the current. This was like I think last 2 years, and then now we are moving into this called agentic AI, which is AI agent. What it does is that it does coding as well. It assists you on coding to make sure that your agent can able to run successfully. Okay, whether it's on Twitter or any other platform. All right, that is a whole new game changer here for AI. And then we are looking at customer service support, patient care as well. So instead of relying on chatbot or probably live bot, it is even much more 100 times more better than a live bot or probably a chatbot. Because this AI can able to read, can able to understand what is your need, what is your understanding. Okay, and they can able to reply like a human. Okay, something like AI XPT on Twitter. So later we can also go into it later on. And then, yeah, like I said, okay, so NVIDIA literally told us where to invest. Okay, so we already know what to expect from here. So that's why you can see NVIDIA has been one of the top successful company since last year as well, been outperforming every other stock companies. Okay, I think this year itself, so they will exceed expectation in terms of earnings and revenue as well. I think all 4 quarters will exceed as well, if you are looking at this roadmap for NVIDIA. Then moving on next to 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. So this is the website, okay, the AI agent here. So this is what you can be able to look for. And this, I believe this is a top 10, okay, mindshare of AI agent. So you look at like AI XBT, right? Okay, so this is the one example. You can able to go through their page as well. Okay, so the only website is on Twitter. Okay, so I think this one is someone who have programmed or coded inside this Twitter account, and you can see automated by who? AI XBT terminal. Okay, fully automated. If you look here, okay, AI XBT agent. Okay, so whatever that is happening right now, this AI XBT is like generating and extracting all those resources coming in from Twitter alone or from any other source. And then it just publish. Every time you see and see, it's just published like a news feed. Okay. So this is one of the huge revolution for AI. Literally huge. Okay, mind blowing, mind share, whatever that you call it. 100% automated by just running a code or script. Okay. So I think any of you can do it without any coding experience. Okay. So yeah, you can see literally they are just focusing on crypto here. The news is more towards crypto, you can see. It's like extracting data from other source and then they just publish it and then they just analyze. Okay, so not only extracting data, but analyzing every single company, every single crypto company. Okay, what they do, whether it's Airdrop, okay, whether it's token unlock, okay, and what is really happening with the market. I can see market cap, okay, so many events here from AI XBT. So many here, you can see, they can able to choose from 𝗧𝗶𝗺𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, okay. And then what's next here, you can see, this is the whole category they can able to look for. AI agents directory / categories. So you can able to go and look for it, okay. And you can able to play around. So this is a time, okay, where I think for those of you who have jobs who are working 9 to 5, I think this is a time you should be very, very concerned, because I think AI right now, there could be a high probability that they can able to replace your jobs, and especially business owners. Once they found out this AI agent, they can just literally replace all those customer support. Okay, and it's really, really quite, to say, if you talk about productivity, it's like 100 times more, right? They can just run 24/7. Okay, look at that customer service, voice AI agent. So many, you look at that. Okay, digital workers, personal assistant. You know how many agents are here? Okay, example, customer service, look at that. Some are paid, some are free. So imagine a business owner just use this, and then they just replace all their so-called customer service by using AI agent. So you can imagine that right now. Okay, those jobs that they are focusing on customer service are now replaced by robots or AI agent. Okay, so this is quite huge. Okay, and I think a lot of people will be losing jobs because of AI, and this is going to happen. Okay, so you got to adapt, and you got to really pivot. Not then you'll be left out behind, right, by AI. Huge, huge. But okay, then top AI agent here we can see. Okay, so we can look at CoinGecko as well, right? AI agent. So we can see which are the leading drive for AI agent, right? So nonetheless, we can see Fetch, right? So Fetch also I recommended since last 2 years as well. So it's been performing. Then Virtuals recently also. So Virtuals I think has been rallying quite a lot. Okay, so the market cap is about 3.4 B, quite huge for AI agent. So AI 16Z. Okay, so these are all the narratives right now. AI XBT. Okay, so many here. So you can able to, I don't know, you want to buy AI agent to keep for AI agent exposure, then you have to really study. Okay, so you got to choose, you got to pick and choose, and you got to really study it, which will be the home run for this cycle as well. So very, very important. Okay, and then next we move on next to Airdrop. So Airdrop you can see here coming in from Sonic. So Sonic, I've told you guys to do it, check in every single day. So for those of you who got Sonic, okay, so I'm not sure whether Liye, Nolela, or SPL, you get Sonic Airdrop. Have you been checking in? And where's Chai also, right? So if you've been checking in, okay, or you dedicate your Solana to under Sol layer, okay, for Sonic, then I think you should get this airdrop. So I think the current price it went up to about 1.2. Now it's about 89 cents, not mistaken. Even if you do the TikTok as well, they give you about 55 tokens. Okay, 55 tokens. Can you imagine that? 55 tokens. Okay, by just doing the TikTok challenge, okay, I think you just need to claim the ring yourself. About 55 tokens, just like that. Okay, so if you have missed, then it's okay. You can still move on. Yeah, donate some some Sonic. Yeah, why not? Yeah, so in future, so you can start doing. I think you can go for the season 3, I think. Again, you can go for season 3. I think they're still onboarding, still continue. So you might want to do this. And then of course moving on next with Chain Opera AI. So Chain Opera AI, I think they have also having this task. So people like DA haven't do yet. So you might want to do. I think this is about 14 million, right? 17 million funding by VC. Okay, 17 million funding by VC. So you might want to do this quest absolutely free. So you're going to go to this website here, Chain Opera here. Okay, so you might want to get this thing done. Okay, because this is free, so you don't want to miss again, like Sonic. So yeah, invite new users. So you might want to get it done here. Where is this? Okay, so I'll really paste the link here. Let's see whether you guys can do or not. Okay. Yeah, so I already paste the link there, so you can able to join. Yeah, Chain Opera. So yeah, you can just join, and then you can just follow them on Twitter, on Discord, and then join the waiting list. And then you're done. All right, and then you're done already. So this is really huge, I can tell you this. So you don't want to miss this Chain Opera. 17 million funding, absolutely free. So if you have missed Sonic, then this is for you. So you don't want to miss anymore. Okay. Then next, okay, coming in from 𝗀𝗧𝗃. Now 𝗀𝗃𝗃, this is, I think this from last year or last 2 years. So Li Ye, I think you have staking this Celestia for 𝗀𝗃𝗃. So what you can do now, okay, so liquid stake Celestia to 𝗀𝗃𝗃, or restake your 𝗀𝗃𝗃, okay, and then this is the updated thing, updated points they given here. So I think this is about how many points here they give? One points. Oh, it's loading quite slow. Okay, so one 𝗀𝗃𝗃 restake, they're giving you about one daily, 1 point daily. Strike there 0.5, one Celestia. For Celestia is about 0.25 every 3 days. So you might want to restake your 𝗀𝗃𝗃 instead of others to gain more. Okay, so Airdrop, I think this launch already almost 1 year. Okay, so you might want to probably go and restake it if you want. Okay, liquid stake your Celestia for 𝗀𝗃𝗃. Will give you more points. So I'm not sure whether you want to continue, but I think this is quite long already. Then, of course, moving on next with the total crypto market cap. You can see market cap is about 3.3 trillion. Okay, BTC is somewhere around 95.3, Ethereum 3.3K. Nonetheless, I think this is a short-term breather. Okay, short-term pullback again. We look at the gainers for today, we can see SPX 6900, which is up about 55% last 7 days. Mantra down 3.71. Okay, so this is the only gainers for this week or for today. The losers is like Ethena, Celestia is still down. Hyperliquid, it's about $21 now. It went up quite a lot for Hyperliquid. So now finally taking a breather. Okay, so nonetheless, we're going to look more into the AI agent, right? That's what we are interested in, how to capitalize here. So look on next to the dominance. So dominance, again, you can see here, the lower high compared to the previous high. So hopefully this thing gets rejected, and then you might see another breakdown to test back here. And then most likely we're going to get an alt season, probably hopefully by next week or probably by end of January, right? That is the expectation here for the dominance. Okay, look at Ethereum against Bitcoin. Ethereum against Bitcoin, like I said, it is still consolidation, still sideways. Okay, not much of movement here. So it will take a while for ETH BTC, but most likely I believe it is already bottomed out for ETH against BTC. So it will take a while. And then what else here for BTC, right? Where is BTC heading now? 95K. So your setup maybe might break down to 79.4, but that is just on the middle band on weekly. Support zone will be 93.7. Monthly wise, we can see monthly there could be a short term here, 92. Or if not, you might see around this level here, 71.5. Okay, so that is BTC for you. So could it be a reversal here coming in? 95.5, and then maybe leading up to here, 92K. Maybe this is a time it might have a reversal coming in already. So I'm not going to start loading up. Okay, so we can see like SUI is already 4.6. This is a huge opportunity to accumulate back again. Okay, 4.6, another huge steal. Now just landing at the middle band here. Very, very nice. So you might see again this level to be playing out at 4.08. For middle band, 4.6. Okay, and then yeah, overall for SUI, I think this could be a huge opportunity to buy the dip here for SUI network. Okay. All right. So Q&A, I got about 6 more minutes here. So let's see. March peak means BTC peak what? What about ops? So like I said, for BTC to peak, and then once BTC peak, and then that's where you're going to see alts will have a rally, one last push, a momentum push, and then finally blow off top. So usually every time when you see Bitcoin hit all-time high, Bitcoin peaks and then consolidate, and then that's where alts will start to pick back up again. Okay, all right. So that is the market structure usually for this kind of movement. And then you look at XRP, right? Why not moving much? So again, you gotta look into it, right? So same thing, the alts are also still in breather, are still in a correction mode. And of course, I think Ripple now could have a huge traction towards the upside. I think if you look at the Ripple CEO also recently had a meeting with Donald Trump in terms of funding. I think they have some huge dealing between these two. I think this could really push XRP even more. Okay, with this type of movement right now for XRP. So if you look at the technical side, very, very bullish. Okay, they have also maintained above 1.98. Okay, we take the Fibonacci from this top here. Okay, to this low. Next level we where 4.47. Very, very likely to hit for this year. Okay, especially this bull run, very, very likely. Okay, so yeah, I think XRP gotta give them time. They have already read it since when? Friday, 1st November, went up to 50 cent to 2.32. So in this situation, do we hold memes till 2026? So like I said, according to Murat, he mentioning that it will continue to rally, okay, because of the mindshare, and of course, this cycle will be meme season. But then again, you have to prepare. What is the expect the unexpected? So it could go both ways as well. So you might want to pick those winners rather than those memes that recently launched. Memes that already have a establishment like cults. Like you can see the community, it is already established. Then only you might want to go for it, and you can able to have the conviction to hold. What should we do with AI coins? At this stage, we should be holding for years, or should we take profit? Of course, you have to take profit, right? So nothing goes up on a straight line. So all this narrative also will somehow goes down to 90%. Once Bitcoin peaks, when the crypto market goes into a bear market phase, I believe most of the coins will go down to about 90 to 99%. Definitely, for sure, I think. Okay, we have seen Solana, we have seen all those like Sui also went down 90% in the last bear market. So no coins is spared here. Okay, so no coin is spared here. All right, so yeah. So what is this? Currently it's only waiting list for Chain Opera. So again, for Chain Opera, what you can do is since you're already done, so you can just invite new members, or you can just join the wait list and just wait for the next phase. I think they are going to announce another one again. Okay, we're going to announce another phase, and then your chain base also continue to log in. Okay, I think they're going to continue to probably we're going to airdrop, and then humanity protocol also. Maybe you want to do humanity. So I don't know whether you guys want to do or not humanity protocol. I think this one also going to airdrop. You might want to check in if you want. Okay, very, very simple. Simple task every day, every time, 8:45. Just need to check in. That's all. Check in and claim points. Very, very simple, right? Then once they announce their airdrop, you can just claim. That's all. So now it's loading. Okay. So what else? AIXBT. So finally having a breather. Okay. And then look at daily now breaking below the middle band. So you might want to see here. Next support 32 cents. H4 right now is already down. So we'll take the FIBO here. The high to this low. Next level will be 98 cents. Okay. 98 cents from here. There will be how much here? 132%. Now I see DCA are still waiting to harvest. Definitely harvest. No more buying anymore. Unless like AI agent, maybe I might consider. Okay. Maybe I might consider, but again, the risk is really quite high. So I might challenge myself to get the airdrop instead of buying like this for AI agent. So that's the reason why I mentioned Chain Opera. Chain Opera is also probably AI agent, and then maybe you might get the airdrop rather than you come out with your hard-earned money to enter. Especially at this stage, it's quite high risk. Okay. So you want to buy based on conviction or buy based on the dips. Okay. DCA if you really want to for AI agent.